before lawmakers return in August. He noted that GOP leadership and rank-and-file Republicans are hopeful the administration will release more information before lawmakers return in September.
Everybody's going to see my bad posture today. Thanks, JR. I was really hoping Kathy and them wouldn't do it so I wouldn't have to feel so bad. Here we are live. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today.
You sure you don't want to jump on? I can check camera real quick.
No, just leave it like that. I'm just going to listen in.
Up to you.
He thought we were coming in to be with JR. He didn't realize I was in charge and he's here. For those of you that don't know, Chef Danny's hiding on the side here. He's one of our chefs there at Cassie's Steakhouse, and he was nominated for Chef of the Year, and I believe you came in second, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yeah, 2 years
Pretty
in a
cool.
row now.
So next year he's going for gold.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. A little bit different of a show today than your usual JR. Be a little calmer, I would say.
I know you have the whole outward.
I don't like having the screen behind me because then I just keep wanting to
look.
look. You'll look this way. Oh.
You look perfect.
Oh. Look, Dr. Anna, good posture.
You look perfect. Positive attitudes.
Is Rachel home?
Huh?
Is Rachel home?
Yes, of course. Yeah, taking care of the baby. Full-time mother.
When Heather gets here, I'll have you run out and get her.
Say again?
When Heather gets here, I'll have you run out and get her.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Oh, Greg Kerr. Never know who you're going to see in the halls of American General Media. Two minutes. Great, now they can see my handshake.
No.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands.
So I think Chris should have to have a camera in his office too. Just throwing that out there. Okay, good. Oh, is Scott a little bit more advanced? Are you? Oh, that's right. I forgot. I haven't listened to it yet. Now I'm going to have a reminder. 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 7 to 9. Ah, loving this new technology. I don't have to miss anything anymore.
I know, right? That's cool.
If you listen to the news, it's nothing but bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You listening to that?
The news?
Are you listening to the news on it?
Oh, yeah. Some of it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the meditation time before the show starts.
Mm-hmm.
Be calm.
I got my Casey hat on. Look. Casey.
I took a picture because I was getting dressed this morning and my shower curtain matches my dress. You helped me hang it.
I took me a second to think.
It's the JR Show from Studio 99 at the American General Media Complex. On air at News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Online at KERNradio.com.
Well, they got some things there, right? So you are listening to the JR Show on Kern Radio, 1180 AM, 96.1 FM. You can stream us live on kernradio.com, or you can watch us live on YouTube now. But filling in for the show, my name is Cassie Bittle, and I will be filling in just for today while JR enjoys the rest of his vacation. So thank you for listening. For those that do not know me, like I said, my name is Cassie, and I am one that wears many hats in this community. Most important, dear and dear to my heart, is the owner and operator of Cassie's Steakhouse. But I also am involved in several organizations here in Bakersfield, from Flood Ministries to the NAPD to the Brundage Lane Navigation Center and the City Planning Commission. So I just wanted to make sure that we made it clear today that these are my opinions. I get to have a whole hour to bring on my friends and talk politics and all the good stuff, but all of the opinions and all of the conversations that we'll have today reflect on me and my personal opinions, not as my job as a planning commissioner for the city of Bakersfield. But I am here to answer questions. So if you are listening in and you'd like to give me a ring or have anything to say, you can give us a call at 842-5376. That's 8. Oh, goodness. So there's a lot to talk about. I know JR usually runs the show with a lot of energy, but I'm excited today to talk about a lot of the good things that are happening in Bakersfield. So I've got two guests that'll be coming on this afternoon. My friend Heather is going to be coming down and bringing some goodies for Chef Danny and I to try. And then I have Les Clark that's going to be calling in about the 2:30 here, and we'll get to have some conversations about politics and get some words of wisdom from somebody that's been a mentor in my life for a very long time. But I'm excited to be here with Chris. It's good to see you as always. Usually we're out at festivals. And also joining me, I have Chef Daniel Anaya, who is always by my side when we're out doing different community events. So I thought, what a perfect opportunity to bring him on and give him a chance to talk to some other people and see if we have any. If you do have some calls, I think Chris so the lines are lighting up. Good. All right, good. So I start out by thanking everybody for this opportunity and everybody that listens. There is always something good going on in Bakersfield. From this association, I've been involved with them since 2018, and there's always something good going on. So if you're looking for something to do in Bakersfield, downtown Bakersfield is the place to be. Usually when I'm on the show, we're talking about a lot of the issues that we have, but one of the beautiful things about downtown is our sense of camaraderie and how we really come together on the issues, and we come together to celebrate a lot of the good things that are coming to our neighborhoods. So my friend Heather's coming on to talk about her restaurant. I know Moo Creamery's moving downtown too. They've been in the works with their building. I think they're planning for an opening around September. So there's a lot going on. If you're interested to see a new show or to go to a concert, there's always something going on at is it Mechanics Bank still, or did they change the name on that, Chris?
No, it's now
Dignity. Is it still the Dignity Health Amphitheater too? The Dignity. We do love Dignity. So at the Dignity Arena, there's always different shows. Fox Theater is a wonderful place, and they really bring a lot of businesses to our downtown restaurants and bars and nightlife. So if you're looking for something to do and you're always saying that there's nothing to do in Bakersfield, I highly recommend you see what's going on in the downtown Bakersfield area. Chef Danny, I wanted to let you give an opportunity to introduce yourself before we go on a quick break. I know.
All right.
So how long have you been working at Cassie's Steakhouse?
All right. So I've been at Casey's for about 9 years.
9 years. Isn't that
Correct.
exciting?
Yeah. I'm glad to work for you guys.
And what's your favorite dish at Cassie's Steakhouse?
One of my favorite dishes? Well, obviously it has to be steak, but the way I prepare it I believe the bacon wrap filet mignon with the Willis shrimp on top, with the Cajun Willis shrimp on top is probably my favorite, with some garlic butter. Just because I have to be a little shameless and give some spotlight to my family's restaurant since we are on air. So Chef Danny's talking about our specials board. So each night of the week, our chef gets to pick 5 items that really highlight
their personality and what they like to do. So one of the most beautiful dishes that Chef Danny always produces is the filet mignon topped with a wrapped in bacon and then topped with a shrimp wheel, and he puts a little Cajun seasoning. So if you're looking for something to do tonight, we do have live music. Chef Danny will be on the grill. Chef Luis will be there. We've got Liz and Michaela on the bar. So if you want to get out and about before summer ends, kids go back to school, get down to Casey's Steakhouse. We'll have some good stuff. So Danny's going to be here with me for the rest of the hour as well. So if you have any questions about the restaurant, steak, how to grill, any of those type of things, we also have his expertise because he knows quite the way around the grill. So he's hiding over in the corner for you YouTube watchers. You can't see him on here, but we do get to hear his voice for now. So there's one of my favorite things is food, and that's the way that our families come together typically is around a table, and it's a great way to have a good night out, whether it be at our restaurant or it be at one of the local restaurants downtown or even on the southwest side of town. There's always somewhere to go and have a nice time with your family. We're going to go on a quick break here. When we come back, my friend Heather is going to be coming on to talk about her 10-year anniversary. And if you've got any questions, give us a call. We'll be back. I know. You like that? Now you're free.
You got me good. Is she outside?
She'll be walking in here pretty quick. Why do I keep doing that?
You did that. I should have said the Oscar style, but we don't have crab meat all the time.
I know. I didn't want to run through all my stuff yet. And I was like, ooh.
We have obviously state-of-the-art news, traffic, and weather, as one would expect. It's
I had
all
already
happening
planned
6
it.
to 9 a.m. right here at News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
First Look with
Oh,
Scott
shoot.
Cox,
She's running
6
late.
to
She's not going to
9
be here till
a.m.
2:30.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000
Yeah,
or
see if
more
Les
to
is
the IRS.
available.
Tax
Yeah,
Relief
that's
Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now
why?
available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope.
Now you're on the
You can
spot. You're
take
going to come back
advantage of
at the
these
end.
current
And
relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 five-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-7147. 800-575-7147. That's 800-575-7147, or simply visit TRA.com.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
What was that? That is Business Phone Bliss with the Ooma Cloud Phone System. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs. You sound very calm. I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business.
Yeah, Les says he's fine with it.
Okay, perfect. Then I'll talk a little
video
bit.
conferencing, and it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Les is ready.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard
The
to
first
find
round
when you
is
go to
kind of rough because you're getting used to it.
ZipRecruiter helps 10 million
And trying to
people
watch
with their
the
job
clock.
search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com.
He's doing all this for the camera, you guys. You should hear him in the kitchen. Yeah. And throwing stuff.
You don't. Easy Cater. No hold music while you wait. You type
It's not
in
going to be here till
special
2:30
dietary
if you want to
instructions
load
or
on up.
your budget. No crinkling of paper receipt. Just
Dang, these are some tasty sandwiches.
Easy Cater, the better way to order food for work. Order now at easycater.com.
Sometimes an identity threat is a ring of professional hackers, and sometimes it's an overworked accountant who forgot to encrypt their connection while sending bank details.
Oh, that was a red snapper, yeah.
And you need LifeLock because your info is in endless places. It only takes one mistake to expose you to identity theft. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
The Armstrong
That's
and
all
Getty
right.
Show,
Wasn't
weekdays
crazy.
noon to 2 on News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Now, back to the JR Show.
Welcome back to the JR Show. You are listening to Kern Radio, 1180 AM, 96.1 FM, or you can stream us live on kernradio.com. My name is Cassie Bittle, and I'm filling in for JR while he's on vacation for a few more days. So an hour seems like a lot of time, but it goes pretty quickly. I'm going to switch things up on everybody a little bit. We're going to be bringing on my friend Les Clark before my friend Heather comes in to bring us all the food goodies. So just to give a little insight on who we're bringing on right now, Les Clark has been a mover and shaker in this community in Kern County and pretty much the rest of the country for over 45 years. I was blessed with meeting this man when I was barely 9 years old and getting started in an organization called the 4-H and FFA. If you're not familiar with that organization, I highly recommend that you look into what they do and the fact that our Kern County Fair is coming up here at the end of September and what it really represents for our children and our future leaders. When you are in the FFA, you get put, or in the 4-H, you get put in front of business owners and politicians. You learn to look people in the eye and you learn really how business works. Not just the people that you meet, but what it really goes into when raising a project or creating a project. These children are learning what grit it takes to be able to get something from start to finish. And then they actually get to see the fruit of their labors by selling their animals at the fair. So if you are looking for a way to contribute or give back to your community, you can look into the Kern County Fair. Their livestock option is a great way to give a young woman or young man the ability to start, the understanding of what it takes to have a business and then understanding of how a community comes through for you at the end. So they work very hard to get these animals to the fair. And that's where I met Les Clark. When I first got my first animal, I walked into Casey's with my mom and Les gave me the advice. He said, if you're going to name your animal anything, don't name it something cute. Name it Mississippi. And he was right, because he told me every time I go in to meet a sponsor to make sure I smile, wink my eye, and spell it for him. So at 9 years old, I would walk in and say, hi, my name's Cassie Bittle, and I'm showing a lamb named Mississippi, Missippi. And everybody would light up. And it was advice like that that has carried me through and so many more like me in this community. Les Clark has had the ability to touch so many different lives, from politicians like Jasmeet Baines, who's looking to climb the ladder and move up to Congress, to David Valadeo. He's been a part in a lot of these people in this town, and I'm so thankful to not only call him a friend, but also a mentor. So I'm very, very excited to welcome my friend Les Clark.
Well, hi, Cassie. I'm happy to be with you. And as far as talking about how long we've known each other, wherever the years gone, but I'm very proud of you and your thought process as far as getting more involved in your community. That's one of the things that I've always pushed.
Well, that's one thing you taught me, was the squeaky wheel gets the grease. You remember telling me that?
Well, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
I think my other favorite one that you've taught me is closed mouths don't get fed. Well, Les,
that's true too.
I truly appreciate your friendship, and I love being able to spend afternoons talking politics about how things once were and how they're ever changing. If you were to give an opportunity to give some advice to these young politicians, or even these young people that are looking to get into politics or just community involvement, what would you say your number one advice would be?
Number one, and I think probably the secret to my success, was you have to have credibility. And if you don't have that, you don't have much of anything as far as a base. And I've talked to any young person that I've try to encourage to get involved. My son's one of them, of course, but credibility is there. And if you don't have that, mention another one. The other thing I would say, when you're talking about politics, you have to have the ability to talk to both sides of the aisle. You can't say this, that, this or that without, conversing with both sides of the aisle. I get a kick out of it, and also it's scary as far as us versus them. Well, who's them? Who is them? Them is the taxpayers. I mean,
we are them.
we are them. So I mean, if you get into those type of mind games, right now we're into those. I mean, they're lockstep. Voting one way or another, period. And if you don't, then you're an outcast or whatever. So that really concerns me. But in my early days walking the halls, whether it was in D.C. or out here in Sacramento or the county or the city, was to make sure that that we had the ability to talk to both and get both sides input. If not, you're not going to go anywhere. And a lot of people say, well, I don't know about that. Well, it's the truth's in the pudding. There's a lot of bills that I worked on in Sacramento that were, of the D side or the R side.
I couldn't agree more.
So it's just, that's one of the things you have to concentrate on.
Now, anybody that knows Les Clark and has seen him at Casey's Steakhouse, I'd say for the last 40 years, he's held court with a gentleman named Pete Parra. And attention to politics, he was a very strong, opinionated Democrat in the past. And so to see a very strong Republican and a Democrat sitting at a table, having a glass of wine and a meal, helped keep that going. And I think you're right. That's something that we've lost sight of a lot of times, is the fact that in order to get things done and actually see motion instead of just a pendulum swinging from left to right to left to right, we have to find that balance right there in the middle in order to make the change that we need to see. Great advice.
Instead of better, but the thing is, know that the people that are up there in power are also just like us. They're wanting feedback. I know that Governor Wilson has been to ACs with me a couple of times, and we've had some real, I say, pretty good conversations.
I love that.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Now, one thing you said too is credibility. And I think one thing that shows to your credibility is, how many years have you been married, Mr. Clark?
60 years.
60 years. Now that's credibility right there. Being able to stick to it, and she hasn't put arsenic in your oatmeal yet.
She's working on it.
She's working on it.
Little dose at a time.
Now, as an observer from Les through the years, he wouldn't say it, but one of the advice that I've gotten from him from just watching him is keeping a little black book. I tell these to my servers, to everybody around me. I think that is just such a unique characteristic of you and so many like you, where you carry around a little notepad in your pocket at all times that not only has your calendar in it, but it has little notes about the people and the important moments in your life. And you keep that on you 24/7. Yep. In an age of technology, I understand you can do it with your phone, but there's just something so special about seeing some of these gentlemen that come in, that pull out their little black book, and it doesn't mean what you think it would mean. It means the little black book of the important things that you need to know when working with your community.
Well, the kicker to that too is that sometimes I know everybody's face, but lapse of memory as far as do that, call by their first names, talk, and you're not putting on any airs about it. The best examples for me, and that was our supervisor and also our cinnamon was Trice Harvey. That guy, he knew everybody's name, no matter what. So I took lessons from him, and it's always great to bring it down to that personal level.
It's the personal level. It's that personal touch. When you live in a small, big town like Bakersfield, Kern County, it's important that we know each other, our issues, our successes, and how we could come together to keep this place, the wonderful place it has been for many years. Now, I think your longest stint here in town is with the oil and gas industry. Is that correct?
I've been involved in the oil industry since before that, probably around 60.
60.
1960, yes.
And living in Taft, do you see the future for oil here in Kern County, or how are you feeling about that?
Well, I'm real concerned, like all oil industry folks are.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some people right now, member that is at the city, fire department, whatever. I mean, you name it, waste, water, air, all of that. So it pretty well takes its toll. And some of this now is boiled down to the busy work, and very expensive busy work that doesn't really do too much for I said for, that's the Okie coming out of it, for anybody, but that's what we're saturated with. And now there's the latest attempt is all of a sudden everybody realizes, and I predicted 2 years ago that the price of gasoline, if we're not paying attention, is probably going to go up to around 8. Now I'm hearing people say it's going to go up to $10. And why is that happening? A lot of it deals with the politics and which boils down rules and regulations in the state of California.
And I think that's what people lose sight on, is how important it is for us to vote in every election. This legislation forward.
I agree. One in the newspaper was, and we're not going to take any money from oil people. Any money. No, one, but that's to throw us in there as the bad guys. How many people? Kern County itself relies heavily on employment from the oil industry and also tax bases and whatnot. So I mean, to say that we're the bad guys, that's incorrect.
No.
And everybody said, well, the people that are disadvantaged and whatnot, but if you make the price of gasoline goes up to $8 or whatever they predicting, which I predicted $8, but who's gonna impact the most? I can pay for a tank of gas for every once in a while, but these guys that are the hard workers, that are the soul of the earth, that are out there making these jobs or making these products for us, whether it's in ag, whether it's the manufacturing, whatever, they're the ones that's going to be picking up a big part of the tab. So that really concerns me. It really does. And I think that, without relief at the state level, it's just ongoing. And again, I talked to this member Sunday, and she indicated she's going to have to go out of business, period, because they want to fine her $10,000 for something that's ridiculous. She's out in the middle of nowhere. And again, I was considered an expert
on that.
Environmental as far as the oil industry goes. And, okay, if there's a real problem, let's fix it. Let's fix it.
And that's how we do it. We do it with voting. Well, thanks. That was quick. So they're already giving me a hard break here, Mr. Clark. I'm so glad to have you on here, and I love being able to talk oil and gas, and I love being able to have our conversations. So I thank you for being on here, and I will hopefully be seeing you this week or next week.
Well, I appreciate you including me in your program.
Oh, love you, Les. We'll see you soon.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be coming back here in just a few minutes. You're listening to the JR Show. Oh, yeah, I'm Pastor Andrew.
With us on the news, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. The Justice Department's #2 official has met with Ghislaine Maxwell, the imprisoned former girlfriend of financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
That went by
Meeting
quick.
between Maxwell and
That
Deputy
went by
Attorney
quick.
General Todd Blanche is part of a Justice Department effort to cast itself as transparent.
Why?
Following backlash from parts of President Trump's base over an earlier refusal.
Hello, my love. Good. How are you?
President
Yay. I was just looking over your
bickering face to face.
Heather's Chef Danny. Chef Danny. Heather too.
Visited the construction site. Trump claims the project
At the restaurant. Oh yeah, probably.
She's
She's good friends with the Chica too.
On Wall Street, the down by 360.
Different community events.
38. This is SRN News.
From the KERN News Booth.
Thank you.
I have us on YouTube.
Do you, are you hungry?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't eat today just to make sure I had,
I'm so glad. And
I was afraid you weren't going to bring food, so I brought it back up.
Oh no. One of my team members is bringing also like drinks for us right now.
Oh, how fun.
So we're going to have a little bit of everything.
Cool.
And thank you for having me. You're the best.
Oh, I'm excited. Can't believe it's been 10 years already.
No,
So-
you've been what, like 30?
No.
How many years?
15, almost 15.
I feel like your family has been doing
Oh,
it
no,
for
my
a
mom
lifetime.
has. Yeah, my mom's been there 30. The
30,
restaurant's been here
yeah.
1939. So 87? 89 years? No. How long have we been there? 1939? That's 89 years.
Are you here to taste?
Oh, he'll
Are you
share
here
with
to
me.
taste too?
Oh.
He'll share with me. Yes, he will. A chef.
Yes, that's the best ever. That's what you do.
Exactly.
Yes.
Tell him.
You have to.
You bring everybody along the ride at the tribe.
It's boring without that. If you don't eat food, I get so mad when my chefs are like, no. So I do.
And I wouldn't do that.
Thank you. Do you hear that?
It hurts my
You're
heart.
right.
It hurts my heart
Yes,
too.
That's what you do. Thank you. Like when
You're
you
not
talk to someone
not
else, you're
excited like I am.
Okay.
like you just like worked your butt off, and then someone was like, no, I don't want to eat. I'm like, I want to eat.
All right. Well, yeah.
We have.
Oh my goodness, it's like caviar on it.
That's a caviar burger. I know.
Wow.
And then this is our hot honey chicken sandwich. But
Oh my goodness.
she brought like gloves, but they're not here yet. So I'm just gonna.
Oh, who cares, Heather? We don't care.
I know. I feel
You
like
do what you gotta do.
being
You think
mindful is-
that was so pretty. I know. No, her presentation. Oh my goodness, I've always been
Let me
in
make
love
it
with
cute
it.
for you. Make that. And I had to bring gold silverware because
You're fancy.
we have caviar.
Oh.
Like what?
They're holding me down, guys.
Yeah.
Girl getting carried away over here.
Ooh, I got a little carried away here. I forgot that we were doing a radio show. Welcome back to the JR Flora Show on Kern Radio, 1180 AM, 96.1 FM. My name is Cassie Bittle, and I am filling in for JR while he is on vacation. And I have the honor of introducing my friend and fellow comrade, Heather, who owns Locale Farm to Table.
Thank you so much for having me, Cassie.
Oh, thank you for coming. So I don't know, we've been talking a lot about the downtown area, and this is one of my favorite restaurants in the downtown. So Locale is located across the street from the Padre and the old Bitwise building, and Heather is celebrating her 10-year anniversary this year. Now, she doesn't know it, but I am beyond proud of her because of her survival. I mean, through the pandemic, through homelessness, and all of the issues we've had downtown, Heather has been my one friend that has always stayed positive, has always looked for solutions, not problems, and worked with her leaders to make her neighborhood somewhere safe to be and somewhere that feels welcoming and inviting. So Heather, thank you for everything you've done in our downtown area and keeping the positivity up. Yay.
I feel like it takes one to know one.
Thank you.
You literally have like led by such a great example. So many years of your life you've dedicated to our city, not only downtown, but just our city as a whole. And it's so refreshing to be around somebody that has a equivalent passion and massive heart for good food and bringing up Bakersfield. I feel like there's so much room for growth in our city. And the whole time that I've lived here for almost August will be 20 years.
Wow, 20 years. See, we've got a transplant and she made this place her home.
I did. I just need a man now.
Working on that.
Yeah, please put it out there.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Right? And the restaurant has been around for 10 years, which is wild. And yours has been here for
1939, so over 80 years. And that's what I found, special is, during the pandemic, we had a lot of support because we had that name. Casey's was around before I was around. It was around before my mother was around. So to see a restaurant be able to build a name for yourself, survive, in my opinion, one of the worst economic downturns we could have possibly have had, and you still kept positive, finding different ways to reinvent yourself. And we continued to push each other along the way, whether it be outdoor dining, doing the to-go food. If that's one thing, is Heather's always been my friend that I can call if I know that I'm in a bind, and misery loves company. So we'll be miserable together, but we're going to find solutions.
I feel like you're not that person though.
It depends on the hour.
I mean, I haven't seen it through and through. I feel like you always are finding the joy too. And I always wondered too, like, what is it about the time, like you spent so much time there and your family has, like, what do you think, like, one of your biggest takes have been from being in the industry this long?
Is the need for community and having these friendships and really not being in competition, but being in a camaraderie and being able to build each other up to go to those higher levels is so much more important than being the best at anything you do. By helping the ones around you be the best, I think we become the best. And that is something I learned through the restaurant industry. It wasn't something that I knew growing up because I was always going for number one.
Very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yep.
Like I'm like, you don't want to play a board game with me because I want to win.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Well, looking at these burgers, Heather has definitely brought her A game. So let's talk about some of this food you're going to have on your new dinner menu.
Yes. So we are offering our traditional menu too. So we extended our hours on Thursdays and Fridays from 10 to 3 to 11 to 8:30. 8:30.
Oh,
30 minutes.
8:30. Hey, that is a difference.
And then I brought with us a hot honey sandwich, if you want to cut it in half.
Yeah. She
And
sees
then-
me using my hands here.
Well, I figured it might be a little easier. And then we also brought a caviar burger. Do you see how cute our little branding is?
I love that. We've tried to do that in the past, and I think we lost our brand, Danny.
I feel like it connects though with your stockyard area.
I
And
do.
yeah, like how you branded.
Oh my gosh.
Because you branded all of the floorboards and I
Mhm.
feel like it's on par. This right here is a caviar burger. It has an egg on it. We did travel, so the
It's
yolk
delicious.
is not super amazingly runny. And there's a creme fraiche, and we're gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon on there too. I'm cutting you a piece, Danny.
So next to this burger, she has a roasted lemon to be able to squeeze on top. Oh my goodness. And I brought Chef Danny my taster for this caviar burger.
Yeah.
Come on over.
I'm giving you a piece. Okay, here's this for you.
Now, one of the things that Heather and I bonded over was our love for farm to table, for being able to highlight those products that are made here in Kern County. And it's one of the beautiful things about Bakersfield and Kern County is the fact that we produce over 60 commodities at any given time of the year, and that's available to us. And that is just such a beautiful thing to be able to take advantage of when you're able to get the distribution or be able to get the connections made. So by having a camaraderie, we've been able to work together to really latch on to a lot of these local producers. And Heather has done a fabulous job at making sure that her menu is clean, is not only healthy, but delicious, and highlighting those local producers that we have here. What are some of those local producers that you love to work with?
So this burger features Autonomy Farms beef. I'm
Mhm.
looking at the chicken too. We do Mary's organic chicken. And then Jeremy, our chef, he's been with us for like 9 years almost. He was really passionate about doing the hot honey chicken sandwich because there's a big craze.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gone viral. And so we made a sriracha hot honey with a little bit of maple in there, and I'll cut that one up for you as well.
Yeah,
I know you're like, oh, you're
I
I've been
destroyed
making
it.
hot honey dishes lately too. It's funny. It is a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
thing.
The difference between Heather's a chef, so she's all about presentation, and I just kind of destroyed her chicken sandwich, but it's delicious.
Tell me what you think of that sandwich.
So Chef Danny's mentioned on the caviar burger, it is absolutely beautiful. It's got a beautiful sunny side up egg, and then it's got the onion straws and caviar. It is a burger that should be served on a silver platter.
Actually, we just got some gold like trays in, and I was like, oh, we should put this on there. And we've been doing a lot of really fun interactive things for dinner. I sent over the menu earlier,
Yes.
but we're doing like a savory s'more board, which I know.
I was just going to ask about that.
Did you see that?
Yes.
So it's kind of like s'mores, but without the marshmallow. So we're using like cheese and different like sauces and like accompaniments, and it's more of like an experience. I feel like that's like the best part of opening for dinner. As an artist, somebody that has been really heavily involved in like the creative community in Bakersfield, being open for dinner for me means I get to express my creativity on a different level. And then also I get to like slow down a little bit, because for lunch, it's like in, out, very like quick, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And so I feel like this is more of an expression of creativity. And it's a way for people in the community to be able to experience something that's a little different than the norm. I know you guys have been doing dinner for a while, and some of the things that I love about what you've done is like that culture and that community you've created, especially around happy hour. I feel like people come after work and then they kind of stay. And then before you know it, like people are raising their families in your establishment.
100%. We get the business people coming through that work in the downtown area during lunchtime. So it is very fast paced. People are usually in and out of the restaurant no more than an hour. But when you do have the dinner service, that's when you get to see the families in their celebration time, when maybe they haven't seen that aunt or uncle in a couple years, or they're celebrating an 80th birthday for grandma. There's so many wonderful experiences to have when you have a dinner table. So I'm excited for you to become part of this community. You've been a rock star at lunch, so dinner time, I think you're gonna like the little bit slower pace until the holidays come, and then you're gonna be running.
I feel like already, I mean, you know, the hustle when it comes to dinner, it's, and just being in the restaurant industry in general, I feel like we can't do it all by ourselves, and there's so much that goes into it. And I feel like the passion for food and eating is really like what carries us through. And then the connection to the people that we have on our team. Like we have some really amazing team members. There's a girl that just started with us. Her name's Sandra, and she's just a rock star. And one of our chefs in the kitchen, his name's Jason. He has like a really big appreciation for gourmet food and dining. And those are the things that like make it worth it. And at the same time, I'm like, how do you not have a million gray hairs? Like, how do you not have?
And I think that's what's fun about, you know, the restaurant industry is the creativity and all of the new fads that are coming out, and a way to be able to put a twist on it, just like this chicken sandwich. That's delicious. It's unlike any other hot honey chicken sandwich I've had here in town. And it's something that'll be unique to locale. And then the same thing with Chef Danny last week. He saw that same trend going. So he did a hot honey salmon. So we have the coho salmon that we get from down in Ventura. He did the glaze. He grilled it with the hot honey on there. And I think we sold out in like the first 2 hours. So it's finding these things that we're seeing on TikTok and on these different platforms and turning it into our own. And that's something special about our industry that other people maybe don't get to experience, is the creativity that comes with the work.
Right. And I think I think there's so much room for people to take that into their homes. You know, like, what are we doing at home? Maybe that we could like find a little bit of room for creativity. Like chicken is a staple in most households. So how can you take some of the things that maybe you would experience when you go out to eat and utilize that in your own home? We're doing a mystery pairing tonight and tomorrow night for dinner. So you can order something off the menu and it just says like mystery pairing, and they don't know what they're going to get. It's so fun.
Interesting.
It's so fun because I feel like there's a lot of room for play too.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, home, like you're not on that time constraint. Like you can do whatever. We're probably going to bring out some eye masks and do like blind tastings too soon.
I love that. I think people are craving that type of an experience going out. And that's, my mom has preached that for years. We have to give an experience. People come out for what we call the wow factor. What are you going to bring to the table for them to be able to go home and talk to their friends and their neighbors about the experience they had inside your restaurant or your place of business in a whole? There's so many other industries that do it as well, but just having that wow factor is really the fun part of our job, and you've done it.
And I think it's neat too because it's slower. So during lunch, we'll see like 300 people or so, and it's hard for me to get around. It's even hard for me to get out of the kitchen sometimes because I want to make sure everything runs smoothly and I want our morale to be good. And so a part of that is with dinner, it's a little bit more intimate. So we're able to like build stronger connections and have a little bit more fun at night, which I'm looking forward to.
And live music, that's something you've had since the start. Can you tell
Live
us?
music, yes.
Oh, we're going to take a quick break, Heather, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more. We'll see you in about 4 minutes?
I could tell he was giving you some kind of signal.
Hey.
Hi.
What's happening? Hey, girlie, how are you?
Good to see you.
We're eating all this food.
Hi, Dad. What's up, brother? How's the baby?
Hi, Dad.
Good. What's going on, girlie?
Eating some food. Are you hungry? You want some caviar burger?
7 months now.
It's a caviar burger.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. We ordered DoorDash. Thanks, DoorDash guy.
This is
Can I have a
drinks.
fry?
Yes, please. This is a fried chicken
Hot
sandwich.
honey
You should try that
fried
one.
chicken
Yeah.
sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah.
You should try that burger though.
That burger.
I gotta do chicken. Thank you.
And then those are sweet potatoes, which
That's my favorite thing.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I love your
Okay,
sweet
yes.
potatoes.
Thank you.
Is this all you have?
Yeah.
Oh, look at all
Eat
the
that.
stuff we got. Come on,
Thank you.
Chris.
Thank you.
Chris, want some of this burger? It's a caviar burger.
I had dinner with Romeo the other night. We were talking about the night we were hanging out. That was such a cool night.
It was fun. He came over
We
we
left
were at your place.
It was me, her, Romeo, and your singer.
That's Vanessa. She got
And we left there at her place, and Romeo cooked this omelet sandwich. Romeo can burn.
Oh, I was gonna say Romeo can cook.
Romeo
can cook.
He was trying to like.
Set this up because homie, if you're talking,
I know.
you're talking on me there.
Oh, really good.
Thank you. These are for you guys. So one is our Arnold Palmer. It's made with cold pressed juice and iced tea, unsweetened. And the other one is an Italian soda. It's made with our cold pressed juice. You claim that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And then wait, you should try the caviar burger.
Is that my girl?
Yes.
Is that
She already
you?
tried it. You could,
No,
did
yeah,
you try it, Cassie?
Is that you?
I don't like caviar.
Oh.
Okay.
This is mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can take the plate. I'll get it from you after.
It's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, just take the whole thing. I'll keep the knife, or you could keep the knife to you. I wanted to tell people that they can get something like a treat, like if they mention that they heard us on the radio.
Oh,
they
yeah,
come by
yeah,
and let
anything
us
you wanna
know.
do.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And then the fries. Okay, so try the fries. They're cold now, but you'll get the point.
Oh, yeah.
And then
You think we don't eat cold food all the time?
I know, every day of our lives, right?
Running around, take a bite, keep running.
Or like, what could probably
I know
would
how
taste
that goes.
10 times better like an hour ago, but you know.
You could tell these are fresh potatoes.
Oh my
This is.
We try to do that fresh potatoes all the time.
It takes a lot more work. This is ugly. That whole thing was ugly, but this work is clean. And that's the sweet
You're too
potato.
good to me.
I wanna make sure that this one's clean. You can
Yeah,
eat right
man.
out of there. That's for you. You can take that
I'm
with you.
impressed.
And then this sauce right here goes with that. That sauce goes with that. It's our aioli. You
That's
should.
Brussels sprouts with potatoes.
I know.
Isn't that
So
different
good. It's my favorite.
combination?
I make it at home because I had it at her place.
Try this
And why you never
aioli.
tell me any of this?
I know.
No?
You're like pulling it out. Try that right there. That sauce.
I think I add apples to it now too.
This is just a.
I love Brussels sprouts.
This is a dry
I do mine with
Riesling.
balsamic.
It might not be that dry. Hold on. The cheersing.
Oh,
Oh,
come on, give me
Wait,
two.
let's cheers. Let's cheers. Wait, what about Henry gets
No,
cheers
I'm
too?
fine.
What? You have
I'll take
to.
a picture of you girls.
No,
How
no,
about
no.
that?
We're recording. Cheers.
Look at all. Okay. Cheers.
You have to look at somebody when you cheers, though. You know that.
Oh, cheers. I'm sorry.
Otherwise, it's bad luck.
That J. Laura.
Yeah, it's such an easy one. I think it goes good with this.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
Which is weird, the lemon and that. So let me
The
know.
citrus. That's yummy.
Oh, this is delicious. I'm not gonna want to go back to work now.
You need to describe it for us too.
Welcome back. You are listening to the JR Show on Kern Radio. My name is Cassie Bittle, and I'm filling in for JR while he's on vacation today. And joining me is Heather from Local. She brought us some beautiful dishes. Chef Danny's here as well, and he's got his mouth full as we're going through and trying all these wonderful new meals that will be on her dinner menu it started 2 weeks ago. So if you want to go ahead and try somewhere new, Local Downtown is open Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays until 8:30 for their kitchen. And they also have live music. So if you're looking for a really fun spot to get out and try something new, go ahead and go see Heather. But she's got a little something for you.
Not Saturday yet, though.
Oh, just
Thursday and Friday for now. We're starting small.
Baby steps, definitely.
I made the mistake of not having like 10 kids.
Yeah, same here. No, I have dogs and they don't have
They can't
thumbs.
help us,
No, they can't do
yeah.
anything.
So I'm not quite at the Saturday mark yet, but if people do come in and they hear us, I'd love to treat you to something special, just because every little person that comes in matters. Every little bit counts is what I was going to say. Every person is not little. They matter. And it's really great in the beginning to see people and have an opportunity to connect. I think as a people lover, I feel like you are one of those people as well. It's like, wow, I get to hang out with people for a living. What is this?
And that's my favorite part sometimes too, is figuring out how people heard about us. You know, if it's their first time coming into Casey's, the fact that we've been there for 80 years, that's my first question is, well, how did you hear about us? Was it a friend or did you see something somewhere? So it's always important if you have the time and ask for the manager if the compliments are due. So many times, the only time we're called over to the table is if something's wrong. So when you have the opportunity to have someone stop you to let you know that their server went above and beyond, or the kitchen put that extra love into that burger, you could really change a person's day that might have been dealing with refrigerators that are down, or a plumbing problem, or a roofing problem. It could go on and on.
Say those things. That's like swearing on the radio.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
We don't do that.
I had a gentleman the other day, and those are the moments that I always remember. And I always say that I'm going to write a book one of these days to talk about all the experiences that we have. But there was this, I'd say he was about 75 years old. And he told me he was a listener of the Ralph Bailey show, but he called me over to the table and had a very grumpy face. And then all of a sudden it went soft. And he said, the bread was soft. The beans were delicious. My steak was cooked to perfection. Your bathrooms are clean. And he went on and on and on. And he absolutely changed my day, and I will remember that moment for a long time. So be those people, be the ones that are out there, and also let us know where our shortcomings are. You know, it's never a bad thing when you do highlight certain things that need to be done, because we can't be everywhere. And if we don't see something, we don't take it to offense when you do give us a little words of encouragement, or maybe, constructive criticism.
Especially if it's in person or even like direct message or something. Yeah,
Mhm.
because I feel like it's an opportunity to grow. And if we don't have that information, like even Danny over here trying our food, I'm like, tell me what you think, because I want to know, because this is your forte, and it's like really fun to be able to
put them
Put them on the spot again.
Yeah, put me on the spot.
Yeah. Oh, I think your food's very good. I really love it. I love the meat you're working with. It's very good. It's very great.
Now, is Meredith still in charge at Autonomy Farms?
Yeah, she is.
Is that where the meat comes from? Okay, yeah, it's really good. I love it. The way it's cooked, not cooked all the way, consistency of what's the correct word I'm looking for?
The crispiness.
Yeah, of the coleslaw. That's what I was talking about, and the chicken. It's just good overall. Your sauce. The Brussels sprouts with the potatoes. That's what I was
going to ask you.
Yeah, I love that. I love it.
That's one of our
egg on
signature.
top.
Yeah, so
sauce. That sauce it has.
Did you
very
try?
well.
Yeah.
I did try the potatoes. I did.
The aioli, though, I think is.
Is that what it is? The
Yeah.
aioli. Yeah.
And
it's on the burger as well.
Yeah, it was on the burger with a little bit of a creme fraiche too, so it was like a combination. And then with the caviar burger,
It went with it very well with the caviar burger.
Dill onion straw, and then with the lemon, I just tasted it. I don't know if you saw my face like 2 minutes ago, but I just tasted it with the wine. I was blown away. That was the first time I tried it. I brought this particular wine. We expanded our wine list for dinner just so that we could have like a variety, a little bit more variety. People don't drink as often during lunch. We are in Bakersfield, so I'm not saying it's not acceptable. My favorite thing is when people come in and they order a bottle of something on a Tuesday, I'm like, can I join you?
Yeah, right.
Like this is amazing that you're just chilling on a
Very
Tuesday.
good food. I love
Nothing
it.
better than a
Have to go
martini
visit.
Friday.
Yeah.
Please come. Yeah.
We're gonna come on.
From 3 to 8:30, but that pairing. So if you try the sweet potato and Brussels sprout, a sip of your wine first, and then do the sweet potato and Brussels sprout bowl with a little bit of.
So tell me how you do. Did you cook them together? You cook the potato and then the Brussels sprout separate.
Yeah.
Put them together.
So we par cook the potatoes because they take a while, and then we put them together and like finish it off. And it has a garlic aioli, which by itself, when you taste it, it's like a little zingy with a little bit of a subtle garlic. It's not like in your face.
So strong, correct?
Yeah. And then there's
good.
pecorino and bacon and Gouda and a crystallized aged cheddar that's like one of our specialty things. It's not common.
That's what I tasted, the Gouda. I knew I tasted some cheese in there.
It is
really
good.
though. It's very good. I love all the mixtures and combinations.
Thank you.
Well, I can't believe our time is already up. I will go ahead and throw this out there because I can and JR can't. He needs more than an hour to be able to get through what he's saying. So listeners out there, write in and let the management know we need JR to have a little bit more time on air so we can keep talking about all of this wonderful food.
And follow us too if you can on social media.
I was just going to say, yes, she always encourages me. Every time I see her social media, I see the different plates and then gets me in there with the camera to get some more videos of Chef Danny. So if you see a restaurant that you like here in town, like their social media, give them, that way you can see what's going on, see some of the fun stuff that each of our restaurants are going to be doing. There's always wine menu updates. There's different wine pairings and whiskey pairings. Heather's got different things planned there at Locale. I know Jessica at Moo Creamery is going to have all kinds of great things that are going to be planned. So if you're looking for something to do, get on to downtown Bakersfield. It's not as scary as some people like to make you think it is. It's a wonderful place. There's lots of live music, live entertainment, and there's great business owners that are just looking forward to being able to serve your family.
Thank you so much for having us, and I really appreciate it. And yes, please come say hi. Don't be a stranger. Monday through Saturday.
I was going to say, we got a few more minutes. Do you mind giving your address and all of your information?
Yeah, we're located across the street from the post office. We're on the corner of 18th and G Street, and it's 1727 18th Street. We've been there for 10 years strong. And our social media handle is Locale Eatery Bakersfield for Instagram, and for Facebook, it's Locale Farm to Table.
Oh, I love it. And for my family's restaurant, we've got Cassie Steakhouse, which is located at 2515 F Street. And then we also have a little speakeasy bar that's open on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays with live music. And that's one of the fun things that Heather and I share as singer Vanessa.
So, we do.
I love Vanessa.
Vanessa's been with us for a couple of years. She serves for us too.
Yep.
She started singing and started serving, and your little speakeasy is adorable. If you haven't been to that place, at the little bathtub, what is it? The drink that you do?
The bathtub fizz.
Gin fizz. Yeah, so good. Thanks for having me, Cassie.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Chef Danny. And thank you for all the listeners today. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to really showcase some of the wonderful things we have downtown and what's going on. Come see us at our restaurants at Casey's Steakhouse and Locale, and hopefully we'll be seeing JR here pretty soon. Have a great day.
Have a good day.
That was fast. Thank you, everyone. That was my first time being on a YouTube camera, but
I didn't even.
I know I would have done my hair a little bit better.
Oh wow, we were like slopping through all the food. The food was like, we didn't have a sharp enough knife. I felt like a jerk.
That was really, really
like
good.
Brussels sprouts, though. I love Brussels sprouts.
I know the sweet potato.
I love Brussels sprouts. Period. Like all
I
kinds
knew
of
you were
ways.
going to bring it.
This is a different way. I've never had it with starch.
I'm so
I once had
glad.
it with like if I haven't had them fried with balsamic glaze and bacon.
It's
I've
so
had them
simple.
with butter and a little bit of bell peppers and onions.
Yeah.
But I've never had it like that, and that's delicious.